Water entered Hut. Yes, we did. That's because, I don't know. I think it might have been better if there was some fisticuffs there. If you know what I mean. If they kind of got it together and the peasants would have helped you take him on. But no. 18. Let's go. It's definitely starting to be a bit more sinister and dark, this story. But it might have a happy ending, right? Maybe?
Dear Francis, the letters I have written to you over the years surely could be bound into a book. But only you know what my words in those letters amount to. It is different with the book I have written. It has found its way into priories throughout England and beyond. Because of my book, I may have to talk to Bishop Henry.
Uh-oh.
But that is not the only thing that keeps me awake tonight.
Uh-oh.
Behind a wall in our crypt, Jack discovered a hidden room. We do not know who built it. But it is likely that Prior James hid there, even after he was said to have drowned. That means he was alive when we met in Kingsbridge on New Year's Day, the day of his burial.
C&E?
And Jack told me he saw a man in the church the night it burned down. Was that him? And if so, did he burn in the fire that night? The dust storm and the drought are taking their toll on all of us. Thanks to our town wall, we are safe from the Earl and the outlaws. We've heard of places nearby being raided. We believe the attackers were William Hamley's men. We have enough food to last us another few weeks. But life has come to a halt. Martha believes there will be rain soon.
I see, Saddle.
But the storm is only a harbinger of rain. I hope that she is right.
I see.
Jonathan worries about my book, The Divine Soul. In Winchester, he heard that Bishop Henry was less than pleased by what I had written. I am not naive enough to pretend I do not know why. I wrote that hope is godly, and since God made each of us, hope and salvation are only to be found within ourselves. Henry sells hope, and I am giving it away for free. If the church should ask me to clarify my position, of course I shall do so. But I feel I must give our people what they need in these desperate times. And how could I write anything else if this is what I truly believe?
That's right. And yes, Doug, it's definitely a roller coaster ride.
It must be well after midnight. With you, I can be honest about what truly troubles me. Jack said that he was in the cathedral the night it burned down, and something told me he was responsible. He didn't say it out loud, but there was something in his eyes.
He knows.
I could see the truth. I know I am right. And I don't think Tom knew either.
By God. Save yourselves!
What?
The saint! We must save the saint! Fire! The whole roof is in flames!
Oh, he's thinking about
My
fire.
God!
Don't go in there! But Alphys! The saint! We must save him! No! No! Don't go!
And as horrible as it may sound, I cannot find it in my heart just now to forgive Jack. Maybe because this confession comes too late, and from a man who I have learned to trust. This is the truth. I should get some air, Francis. The storm has settled down.
That's nice, right? The storm has settled down.
I don't like to indulge in my own. I know them by heart, but Jonathan insisted we keep.
His notes. Let's get out of here. Let's get out of here. Just see how the storm actually is outside. Oh. It doesn't look too bad, is it? It looks quite nice.
A magnificent cathedral. But I would have been more than content with the old one, had it not been burned to the ground.
Yeah, I wonder who did that. He thinks he knows, but he doesn't really, does he? Well,
Hello?
uh-oh.
I thought I saw someone.
You did. There's someone around here as well. You did see someone. Like, there's someone running away. Like, there's loads of people running.
That came from the kitchen.
It's ghosts! Get from the kitchen! Go! Run faster! It's ghosts of the monks that have passed.
Oh, it's you.
You startled me.
I thought I heard something. Was that you?
No, but I heard it too. Maybe Aliena came back.
No. No, she's asleep. She returned a few hours ago. Damn it.
Jack.
Sorry. There's someone in the kitchen.
Yes, I think you're right.
Stay behind me. I'll go ahead.
Someone in the kitchen. Who is it? Who could it be? Oh. It doesn't look like a ghost.
There's someone in here.
You think? We can see him.
Outlaws.
Hello?
They are probably just after food. I will talk to them. All right.
Hello?
Please, listen. We don't mean you harm.
Philip, be careful!
Do it.
Philip, throw me a stone.
Oh, hang on. Quick time, go. He's got his slingshot. Ah, bollocks.
Jack, no!
Sorry, he knocked him out. It's him.
Brother Marcus.
Brother Marcus?
He took Cuthbert's keys to steal food here from the kitchen. Because of me, Remigius found out. And he left. We never saw him again.
Looks like he came back.
What about the other one?
You didn't mean for this to happen.
No, but
What about him? Don't be afraid.
why did you do that, you animal? I will get the others.
No!
What?
He's just a child.
Just a child. Jack forgave the child. just like that. And I forgave him. For that was what he had been when he arrived in Kingsbridge. Just a child. Who was I to judge this man for not confessing what he had done? I had never told his wife, Aliena, that I was responsible for her fate and for her father's. Even that night, when we all met, I did not dare to tell her.
The walls of Kingsbridge weren't enough anymore. The outlaws had found a way in. We weren't safe in our homes.
Well, shit.
So this is what it has come to. Kingsbridge is under attack.
Why didn't Uncle Richard chase them away? Why?
Now, do not exaggerate. This is not a siege.
We only saw 2 of them, and one of them was a child.
But they almost killed you.
Aye.
Our Earl of Shiring lets his people starve. With this drought, a just lord would help.
But nobody stood up to him. So he burns our last crops, destroys our towns, and murders our kin.
Richard, please, not now.
It is all too easy to blame a desperate child. Forgiveness is much harder.
It is.
But forgive we must.
Can you? Forgive, I mean.
I already have.
Hamley is the reason for this. He's to blame. It's that simple.
Well, he won't be Earl for long. The Treaty of Wallingford has been signed at last. It's only a matter of time until things change.
What treaty? Winchester is in turmoil about this right now. Stephen and Maud have signed the treaty. Maud's son, Duke Henry, is to be crowned the next king.
And, by agreement, all lands are to be returned to their previous owners.
But Stephen will continue to rule as long as he lives.
Don't blame me.
The earldom will be ours
No.
again.
It will not.
Why the bloody hell not?
Bloody hell.
Language?
No one will enforce this until Stephen is dead.
What is to be done then?
Kill him! Kill him! Kill him!
Well, for one thing, we shouldn't start blaming the outlaws.
I agree. They're not our enemies. The outlaws and us are all sitting at the same table.
There were times when you monks wouldn't even offer us a chair.
So what do we do now? Wait for William to lose the earldom once King Stephen is dead?
Well, if they're hungry, can't we just give them something to eat? I'll share.
We should, and we will. But there are too many to feed them all.
We must do something.
Well, I cannot sit quietly and wait until Stephen dies of old age. The Treaty of Wallingford is in place. I won't wait for another 17 years. Not when I'm so close to fulfilling the promise I made to my father.
You're right, but it wasn't William Hamley who came here last night. It's the outlaws we need to worry about.
Well, what do we do about it?
And what do we do about it? I mean, there's no way that William is not going to give a shit, so we'll go with Philip.
They too are victims. We must show compassion. If we defend Kingsbridge, we must cause as little harm as possible, or better, help as many as possible.
Things will only get worse if we don't find a way to deal with Hamley.
What about his mother? I've heard that Hamley still listens to her, that she still has a say in Earl's Castle.
Yes, let's tell his mother.
If we spoke to Regan,
Tilly's
we might
mum.
not need a physical confrontation at all.
That'll never work. We have to assault them and take back our father's castle. Even if that means fighting alongside the outlaws.
I don't like either choice, to be honest.
Neither do I. So, what do you think, Aliena?
She wants to talk to his mum.
I'll negotiate with Regan Hamley. I will go to Earl's Castle. Alone.
Are you serious, Ali?
Regan Hamley seems to be in a tight corner herself. She might well be willing to cooperate.
I do hope you're right.
I'll ride with you.
You won't, Cub. Not with that leg of yours.
Your mother is right. Besides, if we all turn up, they might think we mean them harm.
So what do you reckon? She's gonna get caught? She's gonna get caught. Hamley's gonna have her prisoner. And they're gonna kind of all, I don't know, all get it on at the end. Maybe, I don't know. The first outlaws have made their way to Kingsbridge. Your former novice brother Marcus was one of the outlaws. You have a chance to take back Earl's Castle and fulfill your oath. Yes. And you lost, Saddlesore. Unfortunate. I always lose also. I always lose. Always lose. Right, it's 4 down, 3 to go.